Hi, this is Kylie. Welcome to my channel. So my video today is for the Art and Soul Studio Facebook group December challenge, and the challenge that we've set is to finish up a project, whatever it is, be it a craft project, an art journal page, finishing off a journal, anything at all. It's really something that's been hanging around for a while that you want to finish up. So what I'm doing is finishing up my Take 5 journal. Now my Take 5 journal is based on Shannon Green's Journaling by Fives, except I adapted the process and made it 5 minutes per page, and I've got a whole series of videos with each page that I've completed, and I'll put a link to the playlist above. So I co-host the Art and Soul Studio Facebook group with my good friend Diana from the YouTube channel Artfully Yours with Diana. So Diana's worked on a separate project, so I'd love if you could go across and have a look at what she's done. She's actually done something connected to junk journaling, and she's new to junk journaling, so if you could go on and show her a bit of support, that would be great. And please do say that you've come over from my channel if you've not visited her channel before. So all I'm doing here is I'm going through each page and really just doing the last stage of Shannon's process, which is to add some finishing touches. Each page is only supposed to take a short time to actually kind of finish it up. So a lot of what I'm doing is just outlining. Now, I had started to do this before, so there are little bits of kind of doodling and outlining here and there, but I decided that this was the time to get this journal done and finished, so it's not sitting there in my kind of things to do pile. So Diana and I discuss every month what we're going to do as a challenge for the Facebook group for Art and Soul Studio, and we had a couple of ideas for this month, but we decided to go with this one of finishing projects off, because that always seems a good thing to do at the end of any year. And actually it fits well with one of the customs that we have here in Scotland. I don't know how wide this is still practiced in Scotland, but on Hogmanay, that's the eve of the new year, we have this process called redding up, or redding up the house, and it's really about trying to get everything tidy, trying to get all those little jobs finished off so that you don't go into the new year with those kind of jobs or with those things still hanging over you. And in a sense it's almost like a sort of mini spring clean, but all done in a day. Although I must admit I tend to do it over 2 or 3 days, because things like making sure the windows are clean, I'm not going to be doing all that on Hogmanay, as well as tidying up the house. But it's a custom that kind of dates back a long time, and I think it goes back to the days when for a very long time New Year celebrations were much bigger in Scotland than Christmas celebrations. Christmas was seen as a kind of very quiet time for quiet family togetherness, whereas New Year, Hogmanay and New Year, was the big celebration. And I think it's only in recent times, and by recent times I probably mean the last, 50 years, let's say, where the kind of balance has changed a bit. Hogmanay and New Year still a big thing here, but Christmas is also. But I think because I saw my parents doing this, redding up the house on Hogmanay, I now do that as well. And as I say, I think it dates back many, many years, and it was about, I think there were 2 things. One, it related to making sure that come the new year everything was in order. And I think the idea was that you cleaned out the fireplace, you cleaned out the ashes of the old year from the fireplace, and had a nice fire set to welcome in the good spirits, the good fortune for the new year. And the other thing was that it was a time to pay off any debts. So if you had any debts, then they should be paid on Hogmanay and not carry into the new year. Otherwise, you would be lumbered with debt for the rest of that year. So changed times, I guess. But that's the kind of tradition. So for me, doing this project very much kind of fitted in. It's about redding up, getting a project finished. That said, I have so many projects that sit waiting to be finished that, I'm never going to get them all done. But I might still try and squeeze in a couple before the end of the year. And certainly one of the things I want to do next year is really get stuck into some of those projects and make sure that I do get them done so they don't hang about for a couple of years. Anyway, back to this. So you'll see that just going through the pages and adding little bits in here and there. I've already added some in. I should say I've got this on double speed because, it's probably not the greatest artistic process to sit and watch, but actually I quite enjoy just watching people doodle, and I certainly like to doodle myself. There's kind of no pressure involved in this. So if you are not already a member of the Art and Soul Studio Facebook group and you would like to join us, then I will leave the link before. Diana and I have actually been discussing where we go next with the group and thinking about introducing some new things to it. So we're still in the process of kind of working that through, but I would certainly hope that for the new year we'll have everything in place. Just looking to get members engaged and involved and try and create a bit of inspiration for everyone. So as I say, all of these pages are available in the playlist, and today really is just about putting a few finishing touches to them. It's funny seeing some of these pages now because I can still remember creating them at the time. And who knows, I might actually go back to this book at some point in the future. I'm saying it's finished, but sometimes you see something and you just think, I'll add a little bit more there. I hope you found that little bit about our Hogmanay custom here interesting. If you do something like it, and if you use the phrase redding up the house, let me know in the comments below. So I'm just going to continue with this, but I think rather than talking through it, I'll just put some music on for the next few minutes. So come join us in the Art and Soul Studio Facebook group if you'd like. And meantime, thanks for watching. Bye for now.